This week on The Snack, 20 Women versus Drake, wedding dress drama, and a QVC blowjob.
This is a Dear Media production.
Enjoy. Hi, guys.
Hi, guys.
How's it going?
Coming to you from LA for me and for Raina, her New York City sex lair.
I'm doing a lot today.
My soft launch.
I was like, Ashley, I can't talk to you right now. I have to have sex again. Sorry, we just had sex for a third time. I'm really busy.
Raina! I used her middle name this morning. I said, Raina Lee. It took me a minute to recall it.
What you wrote made me laugh so hard. You wrote, Raina Lee, it's 1 p.m.
Not me remembering your middle name and the time difference. Not me having to wake up and 10 a.m. think of all that stuff. Do mental gymnastics to write that text.
I'll let you guys know when there's something to know. You know?
Yeah, no, I know. People are going, they're gatekeeping. It's just like, you're always going to know. You're going to be knowing. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah, you guys will know one of these days. But Raina Lee, it's 1 p.m. made me laugh so hard. Also, my whole life.
We need Raina Lee, it's 1 p.m. merch.
Well, at that point, she was like, I told her I'd only had sex twice. The third time, you didn't even bother telling me what time it was.
I was like, I can't keep track. I'm not doing this math anymore.
You remember afternoon sex? Do you guys still do that? You guys still doing afternoon sex?
Yeah, we had afternoon sex on Sunday.
Oh my! I knew you. Listen. I always know when you guys are gonna have sex. I always know when it's getting sexy. I could tell you guys were gonna have like a sexy afternoon. I can always tell when you guys are about to.
We did. Okay, well, let's just thank our partners and we will get into it.
Okay, thank you to Hinge. Download the dating app designed to be deleted, and Quince. Get free shipping and 365-day returns on your next order at quince.com/GGE, and app-exclusive offers when you download the app. And IM8, get a free welcome kit, 5 free travel satchels, and 10% off your first order at im8health.com/GGE and use code GGE.
Not the satchels. Sachets.
Satchel?
It's sachet. Satchel's like a tote bag.
Satchel.
Sachet.
I was like, why is she laughing?
It's 5 travel sachets, you guys. Anyway, okay. And thank you to Good Wipes. Buy any 2 packs, text your receipt, and get reimbursed for 1 at goodwipes.com/GGE. And NoCD. If you're struggling with OCD, NoCD can help. Book a free 15-minute call at nocd.com. And one thing I just wanted to plug is every year for the past 5-6 years, we have posted teacher Amazon wish lists for anyone to be able to help these teachers stock their classrooms. So I think we all know that teachers are severely underpaid and are so important in the work that they do, and they're responsible for stocking their classrooms with their own money. And so you guys can help out. We love this. I mean, I get messages every year of like, thank you so much from the GG community. I got these items for my classroom. I got my classroom stocked. So you guys can find them on our highlights on Instagram. So Girls Gotta Eat Podcast is our Instagram. And if you just go to the highlights, there is really only one highlight. This is the only highlight we ever have.
There's only one highlight to Girls Gotta Eat, and it's the teachers.
Yeah, and this is it. And we keep it up all year. You can always get in there, and the list will be there until next year. So it's all of the lists. There's a few hundred. Just pick one. The teachers usually write what grade they teach, something maybe that like speaks to you, or what they teach, if they teach kids with special needs or in like a Title I school district or something like that. And then there is also the submission form still, so teachers can submit via the Google Sheet. So anyway, if you guys want to get involved in that, and again, just pick a list, send one thing. It can be something that costs $5 or $10. You know, it all helps. Every little bit helps. And just when these teachers receive these things, it just brings them so much joy, and they're just so thankful, and you're really making a difference. So check those out on the Girls Gotta Eat Instagram highlight. And we are going to kick this off with a whoopsie report. A few little whoopsies, one more serious than the other, but a few little mistakes have happened recently that we wanted to discuss.
I don't know if you guys watch QVC. If you're actually, do you watch QVC?
I don't actively watch QVC. I think we all have watched it in our lifetime. I mean, growing up, for sure. I think we were all watching QVC, and like, I want that. I want that cubic zirconia encrusted something, pots and pans. I don't know what I wanted when I was like watching as a kid, but QVC's, they're still doing it. They're really doing it.
I mean, it was the only late night TV on besides Girls Gone Wild when we were growing up. And it was like Girls Gone Wild or QVC. So basically, QVC is still around, which I didn't even know. But there was a situation. This woman was doing an ad for Tony Bratton's Salon Select wigs. She's turned around. She's like, yes. She's so cute. She's like, it looks just like you got a blowjob.
And it looks like you went and got a blowjob at your blowout at your salon.
So she continues the sentence and I'm like, oh, she's just not going to acknowledge it. And then she says like, just like a blow dry at the salon. And she just uncontrollably loses it, which would be me. There's the other host tries to like just move right past it, not acknowledge it. She's hanging on for dear life. She can't stop laughing.
And thank God she's back to the camera. So you could tell she is hysterically laughing. And then she laughs and you hear her go, oh my God. And this was such an honest mistake. I'm sorry. Blowjob and blowout are so close. Like this could happen to anybody, but this woman is horny. The fact that her mind went there, she's fixing this wig, adjusting this wig, talking about blowjobs. She's horny. And I love that for her.
I get it. I was horny this morning too. She and I
okay. So this was you this morning. Did you give a blowjob today? What? Everybody's wondering. We're bringing it. It came up.
I don't think everybody's wondering if I gave a blowjob this morning. I think people are like, we moved on from this. If you guys actually want to know, no, I didn't. I just enjoyed myself and got fucked.
Well, and the day is young.
No, it's young. I'm going to give the whole day. So, I mean, I'll give a blowjob tonight.
Okay, Raina, a question for you. So QVC's just live. There's no delay. Like you can just say whatever. Get us on QVC. I think this might have been a moment of realization of maybe we should have a little bit of a delay. But also someone in the control room might not have even have caught that. Well, I'm telling you, it takes the second to realize what she said.
Also, like, it isn't that crazy. Like blowjob, like a blowout, like it didn't, if she had just kept talking, I don't think I would have been like, maybe that's just what she calls it. Like she's just like a nice lady, She's not a piece of shit like me. But like the fact that she laughed so hard is like why it became such a thing. You could kind of see just like a sweet innocent woman calling it a blowjob,
Yes, totally. Like your grandma would be like, honey, are you going to the salon to get a blowjob? Dead ass.
Yes.
She wouldn't even be trying to make a joke.
Yeah. So I was like, we could just keep it moving. Nobody would acknowledge this. No.
Okay. Well, that is our lighter whoopsie, but on a more serious whoopsie, Taylor Farms is trying to kill us yet again, this time with guac and salsa. So Taylor Farms is responsible for the diarrhea lettuce, and now they have salmonella in their jalapenos, which is in a lot of their foods, including guac and salsa. And I don't know if people know that they're MAGA. Like, does everybody know Taylor Farms is MAGA? Like, has donated millions of dollars to conservative, Republican-aligned political groups, including $1 million to MAGA, Trump's super PAC.
So I did not know that, but I wasn't familiar with Taylor Farms. And I was like, why is this such a big deal from this purveyor? And they're a food supplier. They're one of the largest in the entire country. They supply Chipotle and McDonald's and Taco Bell, Walmart, Kroger. I mean, they are as big as it gets in terms of like a food purveyor. So like they can wipe out the entire country with just like one batch of guac.
Right. And they're donating to the administration that wants less regulation on our food, our water, our air, just making us less safe by the day. So now there's diarrhea guac, which is just an attack on all of us. Like lettuce, it's like, fine, fuck that lettuce. I don't need to eat a salad. But guac and salsa?
Can we enjoy at all? Like, can we have anything nice?
We can't have anything. The fact that this farm is MAGA, the fact that that's where we're at, the farms supplying all those restaurants and chains with food is MAGA and trying to kill us? Okay,
of course.
Great.
I'm sure they're thrilled. I'm sure they're like, oh, no regulations. Sounds good to us. We'll just give everybody diarrhea. Guacamole. You never think that guac is going to get you. Like guac is the most joy that anyone can feel.
Raina, I feel like I don't get food poisoning. And the one time I got it, it was just because it sat out all day. I was at the pool. We had a bunch of snacks at the pool. This is a friend's house in Atlanta. Yeah. And it just sat out in the sun.
Okay. Well, that's not your fault. You know, that's not your body's fault. You still have a perfect track 100%.
Record. Yeah. I mean, obviously we had guac last night.
Boy, I do only get food poisoning from tacos.
Raina, I can't with you. It's because you go to Mexico City and you eat off the street. Don't get out of here, taco. It's in one place. It's happened twice. Yeah, so that is your track record. But don't say it like it's happening outside of Mexico City where you're
Every
just
time.
willy-nilly eating off the street.
Every time, all two of them that I've gotten really bad food poisoning was
2
tacos.
for 2.
In Mexico City.
Rain has a taco allergy.
I am triggered by tacos. People are like, ooh, tacos. I'm like, there's nothing I want less than a taco. I can't. It's hard to explain to people. You sound psychotic. I can't eat tacos.
I wouldn't say it out loud.
No, I'm only saying it to you and a couple 100,000 people.
Well,
it was like that one time I was really, remember that summer when I was really brave and I voice noted you that I was more excited to go to the Taylor Swift concert than the Beyonce concert, and you were like, never tell anybody that.
Meanwhile, like a lot of people do feel that way, but I was like, never tell me that again. Just never speak to me. Actually, never speak to me again.
I know. I was on another continent, and that's why I was so brave to tell you. I was like, I'm gonna voice note this to her now. Anyways, you guys can't eat guac and salsa. We just can't have nice things in this country.
Ugh. So do your own research on but this will all really be taken out of the places where it is existing, right? Like we aren't at risk. Correct, I guess.
Well, it says Walmart, Kroger, and Whole Foods in several states over potential salmonella contamination.
They do Whole Foods guac? No. I get the actual Whole Foods labeled, they made it in-house, fresh guac. Not packaged, came from a warehouse.
Is it though? I mean.
Also, Taylor Farms, I guess, is based here in California. So I'll do my research.
Whole Foods doesn't make it probably at Whole Foods every day. They get it from a giant commissary kitchen, which can be controlled by a giant label. Kraft has 1,000 sub-labels that they sell under different names, So basically we just can't eat anything. Just make your own food.
Yeah, just get skinny. Just kidding. Okay, well, Rainey, you did get really skinny when you got that food poisoning.
I was so frail. Not the second time, just the first time. The first time I was fucked up for weeks, you guys. It was the beginning of our friendship too.
You shit yourself in your apartment.
I shit myself standing up. It was. You guys are learning a lot about me today. Okay. Well, what had happened was I was laying in bed and I was very frail and I knew I had to throw up and I was running to throw up and I vomited and the pressure from the vomit made me shit myself.
God. Oh my God. You looked amazing, sweetie.
I did look amazing. Thank you so much.
Okay, so let's move on to really what's hot right now in the world on the internet, and that is Drake dating 20 women. Basically, Drake's own personal bachelor. He teamed up with the Nelk Boys, so they're Canadian YouTubers, and they do all these different pranks and antics, and they basically created this mini dating show with Drake, 20 women versus Drake, and he went on all these little mini dates with these women, and it was hilarious. Drake is hilarious, just in general. He is, I think, one of the funniest celebrities that's not a comedian. Obviously, he's so funny. He's so quick and fun to watch. And he always does stuff like this. KFC posted in his video that he did, his caption said, at this point, Drake is just Mr. Beast and he's just doing crazy shit on the internet and also putting out bangers. He's one of the most legendary rappers of all time. He's been doing this shit for 20 years, banger after banger, and he's just dicking around on the internet too.
I feel like there's been a couple things that we'll get to later that you just don't expect people at this level to be doing. And so, yeah, he's sitting at a table. They bring one girl after the next over. Every single date that he goes on with each girl is insane. All of them individual. At one point, one of the girls, he's like, your tit has been out for the entire time we've been talking. And you don't expect it. He's one of the most famous people in the world. You just don't expect him to be sitting at a table, going on dates with all these women. Every single date is funny. And he sort of ends with a fuck, marry, kill. Is that how it is? And he picks somebody to be his friend.
Yes. So I do just want to say, there is a real range. So they have bring in some models. Some of these women have millions of followers. There was this plus size woman who was one of my personal favorites. She wanted to take him out for hot dogs. They were talking about glizzies. It was very funny. There's a porn star. So Lena the Plug, she's married. So she comes in, she's stunningly gorgeous, perfect body, the whole thing. She takes off her wedding ring and then she presents Drake with a certificate from her husband. That's a hall pass, which would also be me. Drake is me and my husband's hall pass. So we would both show up and take our rings off. He would be
can I watch? Just let me watch.
Yes. And then at the end, yes, to your point, it's a fuck, marry, kill. And he has to choose wife, pipe, or bestie. So yes, fuck, marry, and be your best friend. I like that they took the kill out of it. That would be pretty bad. Which woman do you want to kill? No. So he chooses
some
3.
Smart marketing. A woman was the publicist on this one.
Can you imagine you're the woman Drake wants to kill Absolutely not. Immediately canceled.
And there was cash prizes for everything.
He chooses the bestie first, and she's a little insulted, but she's like, but you know, you want to marry your best friend. And he's like, actually, can you go stand over there? Like, it's a funny moment because she tries to come up to him and he's just like, we're not done yet. So he gives her $25,000 and a Birkin. And then to pipe, he chooses the porn star and he gives her a vacation. And he's like, you can invite me or not. And she's like, I will. Her husband watching this. Let's not forget she's married. He's like, I want to fuck you and I'm going to take you on a vacation. She's like, okay, that's fine. And he gives her 25 grand too. And then he chooses to marry the goth girl. And he says, I'll give you anything you want in the world. And she says, can you buy my mom a house? And he's like, yeah.
It's so sweet. I didn't see it coming. And I'm
It's
just
so
like,
wholesome.
But also dream bigger, sis. You know, let's buy the whole block houses.
100%. But it's like the internet's like collectively so on board with her because that was where her mind went immediately. It's like, can you help my mom retire, buy her house? And I just think it's so sweet. Like, who would have thought this would have been so wholesome?
I didn't. And honestly, like from the looks of it, I mean, everybody looks just big titties, latex. The one girl's boob was out the whole time. Like, also, like you don't expect him to pick a goth girl, but then okay, tell me if you remember.
Well, so I did, Raina. So Drake has a thing for goths, and he said this on Bobby Altoff's podcast.
Okay, so I was wondering if you saw that.
Yes, so he already had said he liked goth women, and can I just tell you that under one of the videos, someone commented goth's plan, and I can't stop thinking about it. I wake up thinking about goth's plan. When I read it to Shashank, he laughed out loud, which he rarely does. Goth's plan is the funniest shit. I can't get over it. I think about
That's
God's plan.
That's the funniest tag. That's so funny. I think about God's plan every day. Goth's plan. I feel like all I'm doing today is just laughing and stuff. It's just so funny.
She's freshly fucked, everybody. Wait, so did you know he had a thing for goths?
Well, because I saw the clip with Bobby Altoff, but that's the only reason I knew. But it is crazy because she's like, describe your dream woman and like just no hesitation. I want a goth woman. And there she is.
She has fangs and everything. Like when she walked up, I was like, oh my God, here she is, Drake's dream girl. And he's dressed like he's on like a safari. People were commenting on his outfit. It's like the whole
outfit is weird. I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, it's a fun watch.
Okay, well, we are just going to take a quick break and we have so much more fun stuff to talk about with you guys.
All right, so you guys know we talked about dating apps on this show for years, and truly our favorite is Hinge. I've used it for years. We have so many friends that have used Hinge successfully, and we just went to a wedding of a couple that met on Hinge. And I hear time after time that the profiles are so easy to set up. They really facilitate conversation. I think that's everybody's biggest hurdle when going on a dating app is like, is there going to be an organic way to start a conversation with somebody? And they design everything so that you can date with intention. Go on dates, put yourself out there. All the prompts are there to allow you to start a conversation with somebody, whether it's what they're looking for, what are their hobbies and interests. But I love the app. It's also just easy to use. It just makes the whole dating journey really a lot more comfortable and easy because this stuff can be nerve-wracking and uncomfortable. And they do every single thing that they can to just facilitate you finding somebody. And I just hear success story after success story.
And they really want you to delete the app. They want you to be on there and find somebody and leave, which we love that.
Yes. So we know that it can be daunting to start a profile and upload everything, and Hinge makes it so simple. And if you guys want to check it out, you can download the dating app designed to be deleted, Hinge.
Okay, and I'm telling you guys about Good Wipes. I am so obsessed with Good Wipes. I have a pack in all of our bathrooms. We have 3. Raina only has 2 because she moved. And we just
I actually have 5, Ashley. I actually have 5 because I have a house and an apartment, okay?
That's true. That's true.
Who has bathrooms now?
Had to dunk on me. I'm going to go over to your house and put some Good Wipes in there. So I just really love these. These are flushable booty wipes. And listen, I'm going to go rogue a little bit. I use these on my armpits too. I'm sure it's fine, but I, of course, wipe my ass with them. But I also just, if you need a little refresh, I'm obsessed with the scents. Rose water is my absolute favorite. I've always loved a rose smell. I wear a rose perfume, so I love that. I also love the shea cocoa and the lavender. And then there's fragrance free as well for sensitive skin. But I have a little more sensitive sensitive skin, and I still use the scented ones as well. So whatever you guys are into, you're just going to feel so much cleaner. Use these after you go to the bathroom. They're really soft. They feel really nice. They don't dry out or irritate your skin. You know, I have a lot of issues going on with my butt, and I feel comfortable and safe using these and just flushing them. So once you try Good Wipes, you're not going to want to go back to just regular toilet paper. Keep a pack in every bathroom. Bring them with you in your purse. Take them to the gym. Carry on when you travel. They are really one of those products you don't realize you need until you try them, and we just really, really love them. So Good Wipes wants your booty to have a sensational summer. Buy any 2 packs of Good Wipes at your favorite retailer. Text them your receipt and get reimbursed almost immediately for one of them. For more details, head to goodwipes.com/GGE. Again, that is goodwipes.com/GGE to snag a free pack of Good Wipes. Good Wipes, because butts deserve better.
Okay, and Quince, truly one of my favorite places to shop online. And it's August, so it's like kind of just like that weird time of the year where you're like, is it still summer? Is it fall? It's the perfect place to go buy both. Everything on Quince is priced 50 to 80% less than similar brands. And Ashley and I have shopped there for years now since they've been a partner, and we love their sweaters in the winter. We love their washable silk in the summer. We love their luggage throughout the summer as well. I buy shoes there. The quality is really just so fantastic, and they have all of these effortless high quality essentials. So they have ultra soft organic cotton. They have premium Mongolian cashmere sweaters. Everything's really tailored and built to stand the test of time. And Ashley and I have had these pieces for so many years, and they never lose quality no matter how many times I wash them. If you're looking for jeans, you want like stretch denim, perfect fit, all those things, apparel, kitchen essentials, thoughtfully designed furniture. I mean, what does Quince not do? And we are
couches.
just
Get a couch.
Get yourself a couch. Get a Christmas tree.
Yeah, when it's the holidays. Caviar. Caviar is great.
Well, they have champagne, jewelry. I bought Ashley a necklace for our anniversary. I mean, truly, we love Quince so much.
So it sounds like we're kidding, but we're not.
I know. Well, you guys can upgrade your everyday too. Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers, or go to quince.com/GGE. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns, now available in Canada and the UK too. That's QUINCE.com/GGE.
Okay, acquired style, wedding, tea.
So if you guys are familiar with, her name is Bridget. Her handle is Acquired Style. She has a huge following. She's a New York City influencer for just what it sounds like, lifestyle and fashion. She's a twin sister as well. She made like national news for doing this bachelorette trip a couple months ago that was sponsored, and we talked about it on the show. And you might have seen a bunch of influencers go on it, private jet, etc. So she got married this weekend in Newport, Rhode Island. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, which I love.
It was the influencer Super Bowl of the world. I mean, it was just really fun. Some girlies that had been our show also. It was just fun to see what everybody was wearing. And because there's been so much content surrounding this, obviously people were dying to know what she was going to wear. And the rollout plan for the content was really interesting. We were talking about it all weekend. Everybody was showing their own outfits, but obviously not the wedding and the dress. So Sunday, a photo of her dress leaks. And on the same day, Brielle Biermann, who is Kim Zolciak's daughter from Real Housewives of Atlanta, posts a reel to her TikTok and Instagram talking about her wedding dresses. And one of the dresses that she says is her second pick was a Vera Wang gown that was not the same dress, but highly similar.
I mean, it's pretty much the same. I think it's the same dress. There might have just been some customizations. Like, it looked the same. Is it not?
It's not exactly the same to me. So Acquired Styles had 2 individual flowers in the front.
I think just these dresses are like customizable. I was able to customize some things about my dress, even though it was a dress that existed that anyone else can also buy.
It was 99% the same dress.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of like besides the point. But basically, this photo leaks. I don't know. Like, the photo leak of it all is very funny to me. This isn't Beyonce. This isn't an A-list celebrity. And she doesn't think of herself like that. Like, overall, I just want to say the wedding looked so fun. It really that's the goal for me. It looked beautiful and it looked fun. She looked beautiful. Her sister looked beautiful in this black gown.
Yeah.
Like, we knew a number of people that went. Like, there was stuff I saw from the reception that came into my feed. It looked like Project X. I mean, it was like a party, and that's my dream of a wedding. Like, it looked really fun. And she just seems fun. And like, my vibe feels like on her as someone that's not like, we have to gatekeep the dress at all costs. Like, I think she showed the dress a couple days later in like a normal amount of time. And the whole leak of it all, it just feels so silly. Like we're talking about this. It's like, oh my God, it leaked. But anyway, so it leaked. Someone snuck a photo. I don't know how. And then Brielle Biermann posts that, which is like, this is my sloppy seconds. I mean, gorgeous dress, obviously, but it could have been a coincidence. I don't think that like she even follows her, but the timing was crazy. And by the way, the leaked photo was only on like Reddit. So it was this like under the radar thing that I didn't see or anything. I've only seen this because of the Brielle Biermann of it all. But the way that she posts herself in that dress as like my second choice, it's just like messy.
I co-sign everything you said. I think that like this was a huge like Super Bowl of influencers type of wedding, but like these are not A-list celebrities. This idea that like a dress leaked. I mean, she's not Anna Wintour. Like she's just not that level. And I agree. I don't think she even thinks of herself as this level. And Brielle Biermann beefing with her. Like, I also don't really agree that she even knows who that is necessarily and would want to start a fight with her. And she, by the way, Brielle Biermann, immediately jumps on her story and says, I wasn't talking shit on this dress. It was beautiful. People thought she sort of like swooped in and like showed the dress so that she's stealing Acquired Style's moment to be the first person to display this dress to the world.
This dress that exists, that's not custom.
She was getting like flamed in the comments. Like, how could you do this? This is so shitty. And like, I don't think either of these women care at all. I don't think anybody cares.
Like, okay, if Brielle Biermann did this on purpose, it is the cattiest, most hilarious niche drama I've ever fucking seen. But again, it could have been totally coincidental, no tea, no shade. If someone did this to me intentionally, I would be flattered. I would be like, you want to be associated with me so bad, and you didn't choose that dress because it doesn't look as good on you as it looks on me. It looks better on me. Like, I would be like flattered and probably be a little messy about it too, but it's all like in good fun. But now I can't wait to see Brielle's fucking dress. So by the way, she's not married yet. So it's like this, she's posting like, these are the dresses I didn't pick. You know, we've all been there. And people are going to be watching like a hawk. Like, this dress wasn't good enough to be your first choice. What is it going to be? Right? I like can't wait. Like, she set the bar for herself.
If somebody took the time to make a reel and plan content just to like flame me on the internet, I would think that was hilarious. You spent hours filming something just for me?
Again, like, people probably take it too far. I'm sure people being so mean and nasty to Brielle. Like, if she did this on purpose, genius. Who's even talked about her? Her name has not been on my lips, maybe ever. And here we are talking about it on our podcast. Like, if she did this to put her name in people's mouths, good for her.
I mean, who would have thought that would have worked? I can't believe anybody even picked up on this. Like, I know that like the internet is undefeated and women are undefeated and we're all like FBI agents, but like this does not seem like something anybody would even pick up on. It's like so niche.
It really is, but niche drama is my favorite kind of drama, and I am dying to know if it was intentional. I actually do care, because it's a Vera Wang beautiful gown, not my personal style, and that is no shade. My dress wasn't people's style, and vice versa. I don't love it. It looks gorgeous. She looked gorgeous. I don't like. I didn't want a princess dress. It just is not for me. But it makes sense why people with some fame and some money would try that dress on. Like, they're not the first two. It actually could have purely been a coincidence, but if it wasn't, it's even better.
It's this season's Vera Wangs. I don't think she had to like dig that deep. I think both brides right now. I don't think it's like that crazy. You happen to end up in the same thing.
100%. And they are so disconnected. This is a daughter of a reality TV icon and like an influencer. I guess they both are technically influencers, but they really don't have crossover. So it could have been a coincidence. But let us know what you guys think in the comments, because I mean, who's to say? Meanwhile, we still haven't seen Taylor Swift's dress. Unbelievable.
How do I get through the day every day like this? It's just like, how are we supposed to live?
Unbelievable.
What are they doing?
I have no words.
We're so mad.
Okay, well, speaking of clothing, Anne Hathaway was on the red carpet making waves. But before we get to it, Raina, like, Anne Hathaway is in 5 major motion pictures this year. 5.
I can't keep up.
The Devil Wears Prada 2, obviously the Odyssey, which we'll talk about, Mother Mary, The End of Oak Street, and Verity. Like, is this rage bait? Like, Anne Hathaway is one of the greats. She's so beautiful beyond comprehension. She is an incredible actress, but like the volume. Is this rage bait? How can someone do all this? We can't escape her. She's everywhere.
I mean, have we run out of actresses? Is that it? We just have no other actresses. And to your point, phenomenal actress, so beautiful, so talented. She's unbelievable, but let's give somebody else a chance.
Yeah.
1 out of 5 times.
And we love that she's pregnant. She's pregnant in her 40s. She has struggled with fertility struggles in the past, but this is her third. We've talked about this in the podcast. We didn't even know she had 2 other kids, but here she is. And she wears this outfit on the red carpet for the End of Oak Street premiere. And it's this Prabal Garung, high-low, floor length in the back halter top. It's a vibe. It is beautiful with low-rise jeans. And it is a choice.
It's a look.
Did I like it? No, I don't like it. But I think pregnant women should wear whatever the fuck they feel comfortable in. Full period stop. Like, I cannot imagine having a literal weighted basketball hanging off the front of me and having to dress for that. Like, every time I see a pregnant woman in whatever the fuck, I'm like, go off, mama. Wear whatever you want.
100%. I can't believe you even got out the door today. It couldn't be me. I'd still be at home just texting everybody about how I felt that day.
But this looked uncomfortable. You can see the jeans marks digging into her upper pussy area, which relatable. We've all been there. We've all had our jeans be too tight, dig it in, making marks. So I love that relatability from Anne. But you can see the top of her thong. We're seeing the top of her pussy. Like, if my jeans were this low, my entire ass crack would be out in the back, by the way. Like, I don't know what I would do if I ever got pregnant and I wanted to wear clothes underneath the bump, which I also love that people do. I think it's very stylish, and I love that she is really on that trend and just like setting that tone. But I don't know what I would do because my whole ass crack would be out. I'd have a lip slip for sure. Like, we can just see so much of that area of her body. And I was like, oh my goodness, Anne.
People are just like, you got to let her cook. You know, she managed 100%. To do 5 movies this year, and celebrities are just like us. They have the marks across their stomach with the indents from the jeans. I mean, you see that and you're like, oh my God, that could not have been comfortable to sit in. I mean, Anne.
I know.
I mean, you know, it's my dream to wear like sneakers and sweatpants to everything. Like, Anne, take a day off, wear some sweats.
The jeans were obviously, that's their own fashion choice, but I wonder if she regretted it when she was like, oh my fucking God, jeans. I'm in jeans right now. What the fuck am I thinking? I was even thinking of what would go with that top. I have no idea. I was Googling how would you even style this otherwise, and there's nothing out yet because this is so new. Like, there's like a sketch from the designer of Anne with the jeans. Like, I don't think that top was meant to be worn with jeans. But I mean, go off again, let her cook, but I would have done something softer on my upper pussy underbelly.
I think, okay, here's the problem. Some jeans, you're not supposed to sit in them. I think she sat in the jeans. That's where those marks come from.
She was in the car.
Yeah, you got to put the jeans on post-car. You got to stand up and put the jeans on and then walk the carpet, take them off. These are not sitting jeans.
Like to see the top of the thong, they were at pube height. She had pussy hair, you'd see it. But again, go off, queen. And I love her giving permission to wear whatever the fuck you want. And she was out, I think, yesterday, like her full bump out, like that she had a shirt on. I think she was going to do maybe the Tonight Show or something, and had like the shirt that split over the top of it. I really like when I see that. Rihanna is a trendsetter in this area of just like, let it all hang out.
I think it's like really stylish to make that your accessory, your bebe.
Yeah, so she looks beautiful and we wish her all the best, but we cannot escape her, which leads us to the Odyssey, which, Raina, I forgot she was in it. Did you remember?
Actually, when she came on the screen, I was like, how did she make it into another movie? She's the star of the movie. Like, how did this happen? I was like, you again?
Raina, I feel like we're brave for admitting this. Again, the Odyssey, too much of it had not been on my radar, which I will admit, and we will share our review. But I knew Zendaya. I knew Tom Holland. I knew Matt Damon. I think those are the only ones I really knew of. I did not know John Leguizamo, who is amazing in that role.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't put that much time into reviewing this, though. Like, ahead of time, like, I was just like, it's this huge cultural moment. Everybody's seeing it. All my girlfriends love it, even though it's this 3-hour, like, boy movie. And I never read the Odyssey. I read like 2 books growing up that I wasn't a reader until recently when I started reading. And Odyssey would never have made it across my desk. So I didn't really know the story that much either, except for that you and I are like so obsessed with like Greek mythology and like wars.
I mean, I am now.
Growing up, like Greek and Roman mythology, I was like, it was that and Pompeii. Those were Roman mythology and Greek mythology were my Roman empires.
Yeah, I didn't have to read it either. I mean, I was on Threads and I felt like I just really liked being on Threads about the Odyssey because I'm like, people really are still smart and intelligent and critical thinkers in this country. It's nice. And whether it was a required reading or not, so many people had so many really great intellectual takes. It was just like inspiring to see because, you know, I just feel like we're in this real intellectual decline here in America. But I wasn't really familiar with it. I went into it like I will leave if I don't like it because it's 3 hours and I'm not going to sit here. I'm just going to Uber home.
If you had laughed, I went with you and Shashank. It was me and my mom and dad went together. If you guys had left,
Raina, what do you mean if we would have left? I would have left with you. We would have left him there. He was going to watch it all the way through. I'm saying like I was prepared for me and you to leave. Like I was prepared to get a text like you want to go or just you want to go to a bar around the corner and wait for him.
I would have loved to do that with you. And also when it first started, I couldn't understand anything they were saying. So I was like, oh, we may have to leave.
Yeah. So anyway, we loved it. I could have done another hour. I don't know the last time I saw a movie in the theater that was that long that I didn't kind of want it to end sooner. And I absolutely loved it. I loved it so much. It is an absolute masterpiece. Yeah, people are kind of criticizing some of the dialogue and some of the sound and saying some things were hard to hear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was thinking I wish I had captions on this.
But do you feel like, I mean, I feel like as I get into a movie, I do just get a little more comfortable. Like after the first 15 minutes, it didn't bother me.
Totally. I just think there's stuff you miss in general. Like I think there's so much happening and I want to see it again. And we didn't see it in IMAX because we didn't think we cared. And now I have so much regret. And I didn't know if you knew this, but I said to Shashank, I was like, why aren't some theaters showing movies with open caption? And he was like, that's such a good idea. You should like, you know, post about this. And they do. They exist. And even AMC has some. And there are open caption viewings where you can watch movies with the captions. And I think you can even do it with Odyssey. I mean, it's not every screening, but I think it'll say, because closed caption, you don't see the caption. Open captioning, you can watch movies with captions. Like, how many times have we been in the theater? Like, I wish I had captions on this shit.
Wuthering Heights and this.
Wuthering Heights, Sinners, like that deep, thick Southern accent or that like old timey Southern accent, like those two, this was more just like there was a lot going on. The sound was really intense, like of the whole movie, like the sound of the ocean, of the fight scenes, like it was a lot. And I want to see it again, which I cannot believe I'm even fucking saying
That's
this.
crazy.
Like, I loved this movie so much. So that is our weeks late review of the Odyssey. We really recommend you guys see it. See it in IMAX, see it with open captioning, and just choose your own adventure. I probably will see it again.
I would see it again if I could watch it at home and I could skip like a bunch of the beginning and a bunch of the end. But all the stuff in the middle with like the Greek gods and the witches and like the actual journey, I'm obsessed with.
The last final fight scene was not really for me. I mean, the like warlike fight scenes were a little much. I mean, it was giving boy movie. I'm still surprised how much I loved it, but I really did like all the Greek mythology. I liked a lot of the messaging. I feel like we started out with like Odysseus and his boys were like the heroes and the ones that you're supposed to root for. And then you're like, wait, are they the bad guys? Are they the sea people? Like, is this really just a metaphor for what's happening in the world? Like once he shot Cyclops with the bow and arrow, I was like, oh, the things are taking a turn.
Yeah, I didn't know what we were rooting for.
Who we were supposed to root for. But just a couple more things we just wanted to recommend to you guys that's out right now. So the 5-Star Weekend, again, this is also really dated. This came out on July 9th, my birthday, and this is on Peacock. But we loved the book by Ellen Hildebrand. And so I had really wanted to see it. I bought a month of Peacock. I already used my free trial to watch all her falls. So I had to buy a month of Peacock. And I really enjoyed this. I thought they did a great job with it. There was like an episode, maybe an episode and a half in like the back end that I just felt like went a little off the rails. And I was like, oh no, is it going to be one of those shows? What was the one I hated the most, Raina, that like started so strong and then it went completely off the rails and I couldn't finish it? It was not Perfect Couple, but it was Sirens. Okay, so speaking of Greek mythology, Sirens, that was the one. So I want to recommend 5-Star Weekend. It was literally a 5-star cast. Jennifer Garner, Regina Hall, Gemma Chan, Darcy Carden, which I loved her role in it, Timothy Olyphant, Judy Greer, Chloe Sevigny. It's really an incredible cast. Shashank loved it. It's all shot in Nantucket, and I thought it was great. I just started Sterling Point on Prime, and this is like the new show everybody's talking about. It's a young adult type show, teenagers obviously, but people are really into it, and I like it so far. I just watched one episode, and I
What's it
feel like
about?
it's really great. I feel like it's different. This girl who's about to go into her senior year in high school, her grandfather dies from her mom's side, but they thought the mom was dead and died when they were really young. The grandfather leaves her his like house and island that he owns in Canada called Sterling Point, and then she unlocks a safe and finds all these like birthday cards and letters that the grandfather had been writing that her dad never gave her. And he's like, basically also go find your mom. And she thought her mom was dead. So she flies up to this island and then connects with the people there. And it's this previews of the season show that maybe the mom had another daughter. Oh, she was adopted. I forgot to leave that in. So she thought her adopted mother was dead, and apparently she's not. And now I guess she sort of owns this island. I don't know, unclear, but it is really good so far. And people are liking The Shards. That is on Hulu. It's an FX show. And then Marry Harry on
So
Netflix.
Harry Jowsey is in this dating show now where he basically starts the dating show. All the women start engaged to him. So they all get rings. He has 3 friends with him.
Wait, what?
He has 3 friends with him, and the friends decide who goes home every episode. There's like challenges, and mostly it's just Harry making out with people. That's pretty much the whole episode. Every episode, it's just him hooking
Okay.
up. The
like Love
last
Island.
one I watched, I think, was episode 3, and he does appear to be having sex with somebody on camera. He is so funny as a leading man. I just love him.
He's hilarious.
No one's funnier. Like, you can't take this seriously. It's ridiculous. So his friends are sending people home, and then they send home this one girl that he like just spent the whole episode hooking up with. And he's like, I think that you're so fascinating. I'm fascinating. Get the fuck out of here. He's just so funny. And they do all these challenges, like, which positions do you guys like in bed? And you have to like see if like Harry likes the same stuff. You know, it's so stupid. He's so charming.
Yeah.
Watch it just to laugh with him.
Well, that's the thing. Like, these shows, we're over this format of like these people are actually going to get married and stay together. Yes, it can still happen from time to time, but we're just watching for the entertainment value of it all a lot of the time, especially with Harry Jowsey as a leading man. So this is just entertaining. He's fun to watch. So check that out, and you can listen to our episode with him, which was last year around this time.
Something light to listen to the episode and then watch the show. It's funny.
Okay, so those are some TV recs for you guys. Check those out. And we are just going to talk about our remaining partners, and then we will finish up with some headlines. So I am telling you guys about NoCD. So OCD is not necessarily the organizing stereotype you may think of. Real OCD is persistent, unwanted, intrusive thoughts that feel totally out of character. Along with mental or physical behaviors, you feel driven to get relief even when it never actually comes. These thoughts can feel very real, which is what makes them so upsetting. So this is just something that a lot of people struggle with, and there is no shame around it, and it actually is highly treatable with the right kind of specialized therapy. So that is where NoCD comes in. It is the world's leading provider of OCD treatment, covered by insurance for over 138 million Americans. Licensed therapists specialize in the therapy that you need. So this is exposure and response prevention therapy, known as ERP. That is the most effective treatment for OCD. Traditional talk therapy is not going to cut it. So you are going to get these face-to-face virtual sessions via NoCD and the therapy that you need with support between sessions. So you're never facing OCD alone. And again, for a lot of people, millions of people, it's not just anxiety. This is something very different, and it can be related to your romantic relationships, and there is help out there and treatment. If you're struggling with OCD or unrelenting intrusive thoughts, NoCD can help. Book a free 15-minute call to get started at nocd.com.
Okay. And if you guys are taking a whole bunch of supplements day to day and you just think like, I don't know how to get this into a more simplified version, there's just a ton of bottles and a ton of things you have to keep up with. IM8 is the perfect way to simplify that supplement routine. So there's 16 supplements, replaced 90 ingredients across 9 major organ systems in one drink. So really the problem for me with supplements is you just have like a cabinet full of stuff to try to feel your best when you don't. But the IM8's Daily Ultimate Essentials, it has 16 supplements in one drink for $2.61 a day. It was co-founded by David Beckham. It was built by leading doctors and researchers. It's designed by literally the world's best, and 95% of people who have tried it for 12 weeks felt more energy. And that is a clinical trial conducted by the San Francisco Research Institute. So truly, it is just the easiest thing to incorporate into your daily routine, and you don't have to be taking a whole bunch of different supplements. It's one easy, quick thing that you can do for yourself. You can go to im8health.com iammatehealth.com/GGE right now, or click on the link in the description and use code GGE for a free welcome kit, 5 free travel sachets, plus 10% off your order. That's code GGE at iammatehealth.com/GGE, code GGE at iammatehealth.com/GGE. These statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Okay, and just a few headlines to leave you guys with. So there's been talk of MySpace coming back, and it sounds like this actually might be happening. This is a developing story. People are really excited, and I think this is brilliant. I think everyone has this hate primarily relationship with Instagram and TikTok, and we all are just yearning for the days of old, and anything nostalgic at this point would bring us right back. So now is the time. The world is fucked. We're all just wanting to go back in time. Give us MySpace, give us a top 8.
So there's a documentary about this. The founders of MySpace are saying basically like, we're coming back.
Yes,
and people are going back and forth saying like, do we want a new and improved version of this, or do we just want the old version?
And I want to have to learn HTML again. I want to have to relearn. I want my page to scroll and sideways a song. I want it to look like it's 05. That's what I want.
Were you really into MySpace?
Yeah, for sure.
You were?
I mean, but it was Facebook and MySpace at the same time.
I know.
But then MySpace would kind of take the top slot, and Facebook would be like, oh, we're not really on Facebook. And I would reorganize my top 8 after a weekend, and it would be such a thing, like 100%. And then just the music of it all, being able to have a song that played when you came to your profile. Like I don't remember all of them, but I remember all the girls in the party, look at that body, shaking that thing, I can never see, got a nice package, all right. I don't have to ride.
And that was your song?
All my girls in the party, look at that. That was one of them. Yeah. So I really love it. Could you pick your top 8 right now?
Of our friends?
Yeah. I mean, Shashank would have to be in mine.
You and I have been rejiggering some people recently. We'll have a collaborative meeting.
Okay, so we are all hoping for a MySpace comeback, and you guys just start thinking about your top 8. Next, we have AOC is freezing her eggs and documenting the entire process. You can follow along. This is incredible. I mean, she is filming and sharing the whole journey. She said, I think we need to have more depictions of women living full lives in every context and every choice. The story that she just posted right before we recorded was her going on the news, and she was giving herself her injection in her power suit, and she's just talking about all of it and the decision, and really just wants to normalize this. And she has said she usually keeps her private life private, but she wants to process this publicly, and she's weighed this decision for a long time, and it can be really daunting. It's inspiring and empowering, and I for one am following along.
To watch a public figure self-inject themselves, promote this, make it look accessible, it's just so empowering and wonderful for women. And if anybody was going to do it, it was going to be her. And it's just so incredible to watch.
Yeah.
Okay. And your final headline, America's sweetheart, Reece Weaver from the Dallas Cowboys cheerleader. She's going to make her Broadway debut in Chicago. Chicago, our friend Mateo was in it as well. They typically bring in these subs for the positions. She's going to play Roxy Hart. And I am just so excited to watch her do this and hopefully go see her on Broadway. It's a great pick. I love it. It's just, I don't know if she can sing or not, but I don't know if is that always a requirement? I guess it is.
That was my first question too. I mean, this is just so fun. So someone DM'd me this morning, and there was a reel that she's collabed on with Chicago. And she said, girl, you called it and said we'd see another one of our faves in Chicago, which I just said that weeks ago. Like, wait long enough and you'll see someone you're so excited to see star in Chicago, because they always have these celebrities and different people play these roles. So this is a really, really fun one. I don't know if she can sing too. You know how some people are just like, they can do it all. They're just like performers and pageant girls, and they can sing and dance and do all the things. That's what I think of her. So I would love to see her in it. And I think that's going to be huge. So that was news that happened just before we started recording. So we are excited to talk about that with you guys. And that is your snack. girlsgottaeat.com, Girls Gotta Eat podcast on Instagram and TikTok. Again, that highlight on our Instagram for the teacher wish lists. I am Ash Hess on Instagram and TikTok. Raina is Raina.Greenberg, RainaGreenberg.com for her tour tickets in the fall. Subscribe. You can watch full video on Spotify and YouTube, and we will see you Monday.
Have a good weekend, guys.
Bye.